Allora, per quanto riguarda questo evento, ci cucchiamo recupero, transazione, contatto, modellazione del corpo. Ci prendiamo questo. Ok. Mm. Allenamento. Aspetta, ma prima l'ho impostato il mio rivale. Questo è cancellato. No, imposta. Ok. Annulla. Gioca evento. Ok. Oh, cazzo, pensavo riscendesse. Va bene, poi è risceso. Uh! Cazzo, sto cazzo di vento di merda. Che puttana. Questo. Vabbè, la simulazione mettiamocela. Allora, è uscito, mi servono 5 metri. Uh. Scappato. Starnuto mi ha fatto scappare. Vabbè, proviamo così. Poco, poco. 1, 2, 3, 4 metri fuori sono andato. Allora.
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the opening round of the 3M Open, live from Minnesota.
Oh,
Hello, everyone.
giornata
I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside in the booth
tranquilla.
is Rich Beam. It's
Siamo
great to have your company on
arrivati.
2K Sports. But following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. And Rich, before we get to the action, just a few thoughts on TPC Twin Cities. It really is a golf course that the players love to get after.
They do. Again, I think it's because you're coming off of a long stretch over in Scottish in the Open Championship. You want to come back and just kind of get your feet back on U.S. soil and get your bearings about you. And what better place to do it up in Minnesota?
No.
I think that coming here to a golf course that yields a lot of birdies, you really have to make a bunch of them out there. But that's what players want to see. You know, the conditions are usually benign. The golf course is not set up that difficult. And it's one of those weeks where you can come back, get back into a groove in the U.S., but also work your game into shape because you know that you're able to make a bunch of birdies over the next 4 days, other than what it was like, you know, playing in all the conditions over in Europe the last 2 days, or last 2 weeks, I should say. It's a good golf course, not a great golf course, but don't let that fool you. It's not a pushover either.
Just updating the standings, this player currently shares top spot with Corey Connors.
Sì, poi parlate,
As
che
you
sono
said,
arrivato alla
Rich, TPC Twin
Bucattiva.
Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Allora, c'è un metro di rimbalzo più questo. Dentro non ce ne ha fatta una minchia.
This one is chewing fiber.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
This one for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And he has now taken sole possession of the lead here. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
And he's down there.
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's going to go pretty hard to the left.
Well, it's a good effort, just missing the birdie there. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently 2 under for the tournament. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Salita, difficile. Oh, no.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Putting for birdie. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
Oh, well holed. He'll take the birdie.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Ah, puoi pure apertarli, Bravo. Cazzo va? Mannaggia la miseria.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Allora, molto vicino. Cioè, mezzo.
Oh, looking for a big bending putt from the right.
Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome to TPC Twin Cities and second round coverage of the 3M Open. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here, delighted to have your company. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Yeah, it's right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
Meno 11. Quattro buche da giocare.
Now out to the 11th hole.
Allora, abbiamo un bel vento a favore, quindi possiamo anche sfruttarlo questo vento. Così. Se ci buttiamo qui, lui ci accompagnerà vicino al green superiore a sinistra. Dai!
Nicely done. This is his second shot.
96 metri, 60 approccio, devo capire sta cazzo di mazza. Intanto vedo una salita, quindi diamo un effetto all'insù, approcciamo. Tanto appoggiato 5 minuti. Facciamo qua.
Oh, he's executed that superbly. This one's for birdie. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Hole number 12 is a par 5.
Okay. 0.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 12th.
Segnatore, c'è un bel rotolamento. Però tieni in considerazione che potrebbe buttarmi di là. Quindi, per evitare ciò, buttiamo così.
Maybe going for the green, are we?
Non rotolare. Brava, ferma. Ferma.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of
Super
his muscles to get
discesa.
that one home and two.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Ooh, little downhill left to righter here.
No, sta fuori. Mamma mia come sta fuori. La forza è giusta. E vabbè, vabbè. Metà è sicuro. Metà è quello. Così. Un pizzico.
Can he make one from long range?
Ah.
Just a short putt remaining here. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
After that, now 17 over for the tournament. Always positive coming off the tee.
Senza colpire un ostacolo. 112. Così.
Opting for the fire. Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. Okay, John,
Salita.
what's he looking at with this putt?
This looks like the better part of a 40-footer, maybe even more. I'm going to go with 42 feet for this one.
Dai che ci siamo. Ci siamo? Vediamo. Un pizzico di forza in più. Una piccola correzione. E dovrebbe andare. Tripla perfetto. Vediamo.
Ooh, watch this one break.
Gira. Ma dai, ma non ci posso credere, su, stavo 1 millimetro corretto di qua.
That should secure the par on this one.
Vabbè.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Abbiamo un bel vento a favore. Dove arriviamo? Lì non ci arriviamo. Che cippella angulo, cioè è troppo forte, eh? Va bene.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Second shot here on the 14.
H sono 2 metri più 1, quindi 1 e 2, rimbalzo destra-sinistra, potrebbe essere un rimbalzo aggressivo, quindi così, a frenare. Cazzo il vento, porca troia, l'ho buttato fuori, non so che entra.
This now, his third shot.
Per poco, come stiamo combinati? Avanchen, un pizzico, così. Allora. Mi sono passato a fianco. Già è un buon inizio.
Tracking. That's a good putt to make. They're all bonuses. Oh, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Di poco interesse.
After that, now scoring 18 under par. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Peggio di un DJ. Ma stiamo alla terza giornata, perfetto, sì. Ma perché non... Ah, ok. Che ti stai mangiando? No alla coperta.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Great to have your company here from Blaine, Minnesota. It's moving day of the 3M Open. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
We're going down to the 6th hole now. This one's got to pump the brakes.
You know.
Ah, that's a tough break. Henny, is that lying okay?
He's got a good lie in the first cut
Io
here.
qui dovrei
No
atterrare
dramas.
qui.
That is a high-quality shot. Got a long
Ah,
way.
rimbalzo. Se freni così è
That's a handy
perfetto.
shot. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
A great opportunity here. This for eagle.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
What a putt that was.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
And now 25 under par for the tournament as we move over to the next hole.
Approfittiamo. Il balzo. Speriamo così è preciso. Sì. Vediamo. Sì. Sicuro, quella cippella.
That certainly seemed to be an aggressive play, and it's paid off. A putt coming up for eagle. Putting for a birdie with big wings. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
Non gira, non gira, non gira. Oh, io pensavo girasse questo. Sto fuori di... Allora, intanto partiamo dal presupposto che sono 29, un quadrato e mezzo, quindi andiamo un po' indietro. Facciamo così. 29. Però ho sbagliato.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
Vabbè.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. Currently in first position. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. 13 feet to the cup.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
And this putt should go left to right here.
Oh, what a putt.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Par 4, 9th hole here.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
101. 108.
Nicely done. This shot is about 140 yards out.
Io la voglio qui. 1,
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. That is a great birdie putt. And as we transition into the back nine, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been in absolute awe of this player's performance. Has built a huge advantage going into the final round.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back lurking behind.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
Ok, ultima giornata.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're bringing you all the final round coverage of the 3M Open from TPC Twin Cities.
Allora, cosa abbiamo? Un vento a favore super potente.
Well, Rich, we're into the final round here and our players in contention. What's the focus today?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
We're going out to the 14th hole now. Well, let's see if this march to victory lane is completed.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
And just in the first cut here.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. 7 feet to the cup. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
Perfetto.
His second shot here.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
H19. Là, vento cattivello. Un po' troppo? Mi pare di aver regolato un po' troppo. Bastarda.
Penny, take us through the break on this
Che
putt.
cazzo faccio?
Love it or hate it, it's a downhill left to right putt.
Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line. This has got some intent. Is it going to go down?
Da!
Oh, that's
Da!
a great looking putt.
Ehi, che cavolo, anche che cavolo di
Coming up
roba.
here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Water right, some bunkers left, but as you said, driver not necessary on the short par 4.
No. Il bunker?
That is
Sì, forse gli passa a fianco.
Time for the second shot at the 16th.
60 sono 2 più 2, 4. Quindi così è preciso, calcola la salita. Facciamo 5.
Oh, what a shot by
Fa
our
pure
leader.
7.
A 9-foot chance here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at birdie.
And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt is breaking right to left.
I like the look of this. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. This 17th hole is a par 3.
Guardate che culo.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Oh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round.
Looking for another birdie here.
Non basta. Perché ho sbagliato? Perché non ho contato quello lì. Quindi 1, 2, 3 e innanzi.
Hey, nice looking line. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Se abbiamo un bel vento contro, possiamo anche bombardare.
Already in first place, trying to make that margin larger. Luke, that's a stonking drive.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty
Abbiamo un
by our
vento
leader.
contro ma
That was a thing
potente.
of beauty.
Andiamo di...
You got all of that one. This shot from around 210 yards.
Wind coming right at him.
This looks like it's heading right.
Tirato troppo poco sul lato, però la signorina
Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And with this putt, he will win the event.
Cazzo. Era troppo forte.
That's disappointing. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tournament. And congratulations to our player. You are the 3M Open winner for this year.
An amazing performance all around this week, coming here at TPC Twin Cities by this winner. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Fammelo vedere sulla teca. Bello. Bello, dai, simpatico. Va bene. Sei invitato per un'intervista. sponsor. Allora, cosa abbiamo qua? XP? Sì. Atterrente 3 metri, atterrente 1 metro, vediamo. Allora, vediamo di interpretare questo pin. Vediamo. Sono fuori di un quadrato. Quindi se io dovessi tirare qui, e questo mi solleva dai coglioni. Quindi questo. Quindi questo. Trecento di reputazione che ci ho beccato, penso. Ci siamo? Queste tastine, Lungomare, vento prepotente. Il vento è diverso al mare. È molto più incisivo in altezza, quindi Dal primo tiro iniziano a capire quanto sia
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 1 of the Knot Championship is about to begin. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth. And out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Well, it's been a thrilling week. Let's get to the coverage now. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the 6th hole. And before we get into all of today's drama, let's check in with Henny Koyak. And we're hearing word that there's a bit of a rivalry going between our featured player and Roseng. How could they possibly see anything that's wrong with Roseng?
Luke, I couldn't agree more. Not only is she a young superstar player, she has trophies for breakfast. I really don't think this was a good rivalry for our featured player to get into. Let's see.
Thanks for that, Henny. Looking forward to seeing how this rookie fares against Roseng.
Allora, sono 16 metri, quindi partiamo col presupposto che devo levare 16 metri. 104. Poi 8 metri, rimbalzo. Sarà così. Vediamo. Dai, rimbalza, brava. Il culo che rimbalza. Quando cazzo è tosto sto che rimbalza.
Sitting at 2 under par.
14 metri, posso avvicinarmi solo con la flop. La super flop. Che non ho. Attenzione, non ho. Quindi andiamo con la splash. Facciamo scendere delicatamente. Questa è la dritta. Il banco.
Oh, just snuck over the edge there.
Allora, ok.
Well, this would be a big birdie here. Good putt to
Abbiamo
make.
capito che la pallina rimbalza perché è duro.
This putt about 11 feet in distance. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
No.
It's a well-played hole, but in the end,
oppure lisciato.
In for a par.
So
just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He finds himself in a share of the lead. We've arrived now at the 7th, and the par 4.
Nice. This one hit the fast lane.
Great shot. Well, Rich, we're at the Knot Championship, and this is the week before the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. There may be some nerves this week for some players who need to grind out some more FedEx Cup points to qualify for those all-important finals.
Well, those players not finishing in the top 70, Luke, will not advance to the FedEx Cup playoffs. Even though they might finish in the top 125, 70, that's the cutoff number. That's what they're aiming for.
Fantastic approach, right at it. Rose Zhang is having a word with her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
Leading by a shot after that hole. The 8th hole is a par 3.
Sono 7 metri, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, più salita, no, di sicuro non lo faccio cadere qua, quindi razzoliamo, vediamo un po' dove atterrare, qua devo atterrare, Vedi? La devo far cadere qui.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
Volevo mettere l'altro,
just about 3 feet away.
Cattivo.
A great birdie chance here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it.
Molto importante come vento.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Time now to take in the 9th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Questa già l'abbiamo fatta sto campo, Sì. Io devo farlo atterrare qui. Così. Così. Forse è buona, forse è buona. Dai, gira, brava. Frena, 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 frena,
Well
frena, 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 frena. Ok.
Here's Roseng.
Andare oltre mi avrebbe portato... Che cazzo ha tirato questo? Mi avrebbe portato ad affrontare la discesa.
This putt's for 6 under par.
Questo campo.
And he's down there. You got a
read?
read?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
I like the pace on this putt. Starting to work its way towards the cup. Yes, what a putt.
Niente di eccezionale. Adesso bel tiro, ben imbucato.
As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
I got to say, every facet of this player's game was in great shape today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Looking forward to watching it.
It's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Sì, certo. Grazie, connessione di Sky.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The second round of the Knot Championship is about to begin. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Lovely to have you with us today once again. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead. They're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
Strategically using the downslope, I like it.
The power play, you gotta love it.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
1,5 metri in più di potenza, perché quasi 2. Allora, a 0. Se giochiamo con la forza, progressione 8,5. Cazzo.
A big swinging, sweeping left to righter started beautifully.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. That's making a big statement here today.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Now on the tee,
abbiamo un ottimo vento da sfruttare,
ottimo
non direi ottimo, però ci possiamo concentrare, il rimbalzo è dritto, ci dobbiamo là con 108.
Well, we're hearing some excitement elsewhere on the course.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. From about 100 yards.
Allora, vediamo un po' che cosa abbiamo qui. Mm, 98 sono 4, 5, rimbalzo sinistra-destra, precisamente qui devo tirare.
Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Ottimo, ottimo.
Oh yeah, this is pretty. Big bounce down the fast lane.
This shot, 180 yards.
Prego 7, sono 12. 12 più 2, 14. 167. Me l'ha fermata. Me l'ha fermata. Non sotto i piedi che c'ho.
Okay, this
Piccola
one starts out
correzione
pretty
sotto i
straight, but
piedi.
it will go left at the end.
Non vedo. Eccolo. E quasi fermo. Poi facciamo un tocchetto così. E poi c'è così, 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 così. Liscio. La forza è ok. Ci dobbiamo spostare di 2 buche. 1, 2 e avanti. Ho dato troppa forza. Influisce. Vabbè, me la sono cercata.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this one for birdie.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4.
Cazzo. Vediamo se ce la faccio a culo, forse. La faccio a culo? A culo.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Non ce la facciamo andare oltre. Cambiamo mazza, affrontiamo vento. Facciamo una 50 che sono 4 più 2, 6. Più. No, rimaniamo su 6, 56.
Okay, one extra club.
Yeah.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Ooh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt.
In discesa tutto in bianco.
And he's down there.
Piccola correzione così.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Well, this one's come out on a good line. You've got to like the look of this. And makes it. What a bomb. Currently 13 under for the event. Hole 5 is a par 3.
Però 6, 8 più 2, 10. 11, 10. 188, 178, più 3 di rimbalzo. Andiamo dritta, leggermente a sinistra.
Nothing sweeter than a draw like that.
E si è fermata perché sta salita.
This putt here to get to 14 under the card. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is looking like 33 feet, I'd say, to the cup.
Va.
I don't mind the look of this. Tracking.
Sì.
Looking to knock it in. Yahtzee.
And now that finds him in first place. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee. That's a big drive.
Che sta a fine il bunker sto giro? Che bunker, che sabbia, vediamo. Si ferma. Ma questo mi influisce sul
Time for
secondo
the second shot here at the sixth.
Infatti.
Sit. Hang in there.
No. Oh, lo sapevo.
He's standing over his third shot.
Sapevo. Discesa. Che mazza è? H60. C'è 8 metri solamente. 24, 34, 32, discesa. Facciamo così. Vediamo. Oh no, non la prendere. Le sto prendendo tutte. Frena.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
Abbiamo una flop? Abbiamo una flop. Vediamo un po'. Una flop. E dritta. Così. Dai!
Just a short putt remaining here. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole.
Ci va due, altre 2 giornate ho fatto.
Oh, what a performance, Ridge. Absolutely dominating performance.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, dai!
Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA
meno
Tour.
20, buco da giocare, non l'ho visto, lo vediamo subito. 5 buche, 29, legno driver,
Rich, it's been a quality display by our featured player through the opening 2 rounds. How impressed have you been?
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
Now out to the 10th. That's some good golf right there. Time for the second shot at the 10th.
Io sono 10, quindi 179, 169, più 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Non lo sapevo, sto in balzo del cazzo. No. Ho preso pure la discesa, mannaggia. Allora, vediamo sta bandierina. Diamo di 1 metro in più. No, iniziamo.
Ooh. Putting for a par here. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
5, altre 5 buche.
This hole is a par 3.
Quando cazzo me ne fai giocare dopo 8? Ibrido 14. C'è quella discesa. Facciamo una casca qua. Allora.
Going with the hybrid. How close was that to going in?
Quanto cazzo è duro sto game? Guarda come se ne va. 2 in mezzo all'erba.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the
Proviamo a
par.
pattare. Poi mi servono 2, 4, 5. Facciamo 4. Allora. Ma vaffanculo.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Gotta try and save the par here.
Currently sitting at an impressive 20 under par here. The 12th hole is a par 4. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Is this going to hold the fairway?
Ah, ma guarda, va. Guarda che sfiga, guarda che cavolo di sfiga. Sono andato a acchiappare con la cazzo di discesa. Che c'ho? Una super flop, dove cazzo vado? Flop. Flop già mi piace di più.
Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. Holding steady in first place after that one. The par 5, 13th hole.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
È bello il rimbalzo perché dovrebbe rientrare quasi, anche non farla cadere troppo vicino, perché sennò prende quotidianamente ma sono così. Ah, che è un 103, 101, però è buono.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Pito di merda dovrebbe atterrare. Oh. Cosa abbiamo? Un vento 12, 208 metri, 6 metri, 5 metri. 5, un vento di 5.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Sul green no.
Well, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
Discesa.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Discesa, doppia correzione.
This one's going downhill, breaking to the right.
Sbagliato. Passiamo a correggere, vediamo di quanto stiamo fuori. Sì.
This looks pretty tiny, this. Come on. Oh, that's a great putt. Did everything but drop. An opportunity for a birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He'll like to look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Uno come piega. No, mi sa che l'ho passato. Sì. Sì. Brava.
Time for the second shot. at the 14th.
Sono 3. Sono 4.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
7 feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Liscio.
And that should
Lo
secure the par
sapevo,
on
lo
this one.
sapevo, lo sentivo.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Through 54 holes, this wonderful golf continues. Our leader in the clubhouse.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Two-K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to hand out the trophy here at the Knot Championship. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us once again. Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
No, giornata ventosa, iniziamo da qui.
Large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
Let's check in with the action out of the 13th. He's put together a very impressive display. Got a handful of shots lead over the field. Will he close this one out? Wow, that was just striped. Standing over his second shot.
Ok, prima stava a sinistra, ora l'hanno messo a destra. Abbiamo un ibrido da 16 metri. Io direi di lasciarlo così. No, andiamo lì. Facciamola salire. Non possiamo salire. Andiamo con legno. Allora. Se io la volessi qui la pallina, dovrei tirare 6 metri avanti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 e 6. Per me i metri sono i quadrati,
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play.
Cazzo di legno, rotola come un asino. Va bene, va bene.
Well, this is one of those
Fallo
lines that
parlare il tuo
dictates a
pubblico.
shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one.
2 metri. Non mi danno pazzi. Vabbè, correggiamo.
Oh, what a putt.
What a play from the rough. Was hoping to get on the green and does one better.
He's currently sitting in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. A thing of beauty.
No, rimbalzo a destra no. Bella, vai, 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 vai. Ok.
Second shot here on the 14th hole.
Non è 1,5, non è 1,5, non è 1,5.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Oh, sono andato pure troppo forte.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Oh, this is going hard left.
Put a good stroke on this one. Like the look of this. No. So close. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. We have a par 4 on this one.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 15th.
1, 2 e free.
Outstanding shot. High quality.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A birdie putt awaits.
Dritte per dritte. Sei un falso green. Un
falso making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Going with the 7.
Vediamo se il rimbalzo mi salva.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. 16 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Significant movement right to left on this putt.
A chance to make a birdie just slides by. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Here we are at the 17th tee.
Favore, attenzione, cippella in arrivo. Diamogli la stessa curva del vento. E tiriamo qui.
This is full send.
He's setting up for his second shot.
Il vento potrebbe pure aiutarmi, attenzione, andiamo a vedere un attimo il vento. C'è una discesa in atto, quindi potrebbe avvenire un effetto e tornare indietro, quindi contrastiamo questo controeffetto con l'effetto migliore. Così.
Fairways and greens, easy game, isn't it?
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck.
Allungato, è diverso. Allora, diamo rimbalzo. Così. Un par 5 questa volta.
Good shot there, Beamer. Time for the second shot on the 18th.
Culo tutte storte sono. Che schifo di tiro.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Siamo sulla parte pulita.
Fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
And his round has come to an end with a magnificent eagle. He'll be delighted with that day's work.
Caps off a wonderful week. Great ball striking. Great putt at the last. Well-deserved. Great job. Great win.
That is a comprehensive performance, Ridge.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Ridge Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
Facciamo fare un giro? Ah, attenzione. Questi li possiamo pure comprare volendo. Io uno lo comprerei, sti cazzi. Ma che cazzo me ne frega? Ma sta carrello. Acquista. Due me ne servono. Uno ce l'abbiamo, dai. Ok.